All right, I got to ask you one Game of Thrones.
Okay, please.
Shooting the scene where you lose your hand.
Yes.
What was that like for you?
That was I actually remember that very well because I had the flu that day, so I was in the trailer and they were like, "Can you please come out?" And I like, yes, and so I was just almost just lying there. So that was fun. It was fun, and they had this knife that like a fake knife with a like little curve thing,
Yeah,
so he could smack it down on
right.
And yeah, that was it. Then I screamed. That's
it.
That was it. And then they dragged me back to my bed.
So it helped that you were fluish?
I was completely out of it that night.
That helps.
Yeah, it helped. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Did you have any idea when this started?
No, I remember thinking when we did a pilot first, like episode 1, we did that, and I remember thinking this because often, well, I also noticed that you've also played yourself on The Odd Couple. You've been an actor as well, right? So you know,
yes, you and I are both acters. Yes,
no, but that thing about the reason is you have to really take it seriously when you do it because otherwise it's kind of ridiculous. And especially when you having big armor and you're sitting on a horse and you're like you have anyway. But there are times when we did the pilot, it's like this is we're talking about dragons and this is never going to go anywhere. And then a year later, it aired, and we went to the Comic-Con in San Diego, and it was packed with people, and I realized, okay, this is
real.
Yeah, people like this.
No doubt they did. What's your favorite scene that you were part of then?
There's a few, but I think there was a sequence we shot in Spain, which was this loot train. I was being attacked by the dragons, and I think we had 3 weeks there, and it was just incredible. That was pretty cool.
I don't know if that's what it is.
That's exactly it. That's the sequence.
That's it.
Wow.
So what did you love about it? I mean,
well, it was a beautiful place, and then it was the whole. For me, that's the peak of that show. It got so big.
Yes. We
had these incredible stunt teams. On that sequence, they set a world record on most people put on fire in one go, which is ridiculous. But when you're watching it, it's pretty amazing. And then me being on the horse going through, and there's fires everywhere. It was the scale was it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Was there ever any moment where you learned about what happened in a table read?
What happened?
Like what was going on in your show? Did you ever, where you had no idea?
Oh, yeah.
Jon Snow dying, for instance. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, he comes back.
I know that.
No. Yes. No. I mean, it was never like at the actual table read. But
were they hiding it from you or something like
that? No. I would get the scripts before.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But I think like that would only be for the regulars. Everyone else would come on, and they wouldn't know what happened.
Sure. Okay.
But also, I mean. It's a funny thing, isn't it? Because, that whole secrecy and the way people want to hide these things.
Right.
It feels like, to me, it becomes part of the publicity. Like, because at the end of the day, nobody really wants to know. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to know what happens in your favorite show. So the people that start talking about it, like, it's just, it's noise.
For sure. And was there ever anything in your show where you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that for your character? No.
It
was tough for you to do?
No, I mean, there's awkward things. Like there's a scene in a bath where, I had to be butt naked. That's just awkward.
Sure.
Like, it's just embarrassing because you're like, all your, the crews become your friends. Like then suddenly and then because I had, like, at that time, I'd lost my hand.
Yes.
So I had to have like this weird, I had a green sock on my actual hand, and I had this prosthetic sticking out. It sounds wrong, but
yes, it does. I confirm, but no.
But the whole, so that's just, and then of course you were like that scene. We spent a whole 12 hours in a tub of water. That But there was nothing. I loved being on that show. I really did.
I wouldn't blame you.
And then the best, one of the things that's so. You never hear about is like we had these the background or extras where we had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. They would come in every year from all over the world. They would go in a camp and train. And you're so many scenes you see with a lot of people.
Right.
And you always see that and you go, they're all there. They're all acting. They're 100%. And just a shout out to all those people because the scope they dedicate their lives.
And George R.R. Martin, the NFL team he roots for.
No, I don't.
It's the Jets.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Which is why he couldn't finish. Wait a minute. Did I just say that? Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.